I would distinguish different things.
Okay.
There's the cost of running the model, right? So for every dollar the model makes, it costs a certain amount. That is actually already fairly profitable. There are separate things. There's, the cost of paying people and like buildings. That is actually not that large in the scheme of things. The big cost is the cost of training the next model. Mm-hmm. And I think this idea of like the company's losing money and not being profitable it's a little bit misleading. And you start to understand it better when you look at the scaling laws. So as a thought exercise, these numbers are not exact or even close for Anthropic. Let's imagine that in 2023, you train a model that costs $100 million. And then in 2024, you deploy the 2023 model and it makes $200 million in revenue, but you spend $1 billion to train, to train a new model in 2024. So, and then in 2025, the $1 billion model makes $2 billion in revenue, and you spend $10 billion to train the next model. So the company every year is unprofitable. It lost $800 million in 2024, and then in 2025, it lost $8 billion. So this looks like a hugely unprofitable enterprise. But if instead I think in terms of, is each model profitable, right? Think of each model as a venture. Mm-hmm. I invested $100 million in the model, and then I got $200 million out of the model the next year. So that model had 50% margins and made me $100 million. The next year, the company invested $1 billion and made $2 billion the next model, the company invested $1 billion and made.
Profitable?
So every model is profitable,
They're all
but
profitable.
The company is unprofitable every year.